Welcome students in a series of decimals. Today's topic is division of decimals by 10, 100 and 1000. First we will study division of decimals by 10. It is very easy. For example, 0.7 divided by 10. How we will do it? We can write this as fraction like this, 0.7 divided by 10. Now what we need to do, we know that how to convert decimal number in fraction, and it is 0.7 equals to 7 by 10. It means it can be written like this, 7 by 10 and multiply by 10 because 10 is already exist here. So now 7 by 10 multiply 10, which is equals to 7 by 100. Now we can convert this fraction into decimal because there is denominator which is 100. That's why we will put decimal after two digits. So here is only one digit, so we will put 10 and our decimal number will be 0.07. I have already told you about this process, how to convert fraction into decimals. If you have any doubt, then go through the video of fractions and decimal number. Now it means we can say that 0.07 here was 0.7. It means decimal dividing a decimal by 10 moves the decimal point one place to left. So we can do it directly also. How? Let us see one question. 3.5 divided by 10. It means we can write like this, 3.5 divided by 10. Now here is one decimal place and in divide we need to divide by 10. That's why this decimal point will moves toward left one place. It means this decimal will be here. Your final answer will be 0.35. Similar way, let us understand division of decimals by 100. For example, here is your question, 3.06 divided by 100. We can write it like this, 3.06 divided by 100 in a form of fraction. Now just convert this decimal number 3.06 into fraction, and the fraction for this is 306 divided by 100. So we will write it here, 306 divided by 100 and multiply by 100 is already here. So now this will become 306 divided by 100 into 100 is 10,000. So 306 divided by 10,000. Now we need to make decimal number through this decimal fraction, and it is very easy. I have already told you, count 0 in denominator 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 zeros. That's why we will put decimal after 4 digits. It means our answer is 0.0306. So what is the conclusion? Conclusion is that dividing a decimal by 100 moves the decimal point two places to left. How? Just see here. Here decimal is here after two decimal places, and when we divide by 100, decimal moves towards left two places and it will be here now. So let us do one question directly. 0.519 divided by 100. So we can do it directly also because we have divided by 100. It means this decimal will move two places toward left. It means there will be two zeros and it will be like this, 0.00519. That's why we can say that division of decimals by 10, 100, 1000. We can say that dividing a decimal by 10 moves the decimal point one place to left. Dividing a decimal by 100 moves the decimal point two places to left. Dividing a decimal by 1000 moves the decimal point three places to left. Let us solve few questions by following that rule. 87.53 to 8.753. Just observe this. Here decimal is after two places and in answer decimal is after three decimal place. It means decimal moves towards left with one place. It means we are dividing by 10. decimal place moves one place to the left, so divide by 10. So let us divide by 10 in this 87.53. So when we divide by 10, we can write like this. We will write 8753 and we will move this decimal point up to one place. So earlier it was here and then it will be here. So point will be here, 8.753. Let us do one more question. 9.73 to 0.0973. Here decimal is after two decimal places, and in this answer this decimal point moves two places, one, and there is one zero. It means two places towards left. So when it is decimal place moves two places to the left when we divide by 100. So let us divide 9.73 by 100, and it is very easy. We will write 973, and because decimal is there and it will be moved by two places because of this 100, so it means we will put one zero here and we will put decimal here and then one zero. So our final answer is 0.0973. Let us do one more question. 89 to 0.089. Here also just observe the decimal. Here is no decimal. It means we can say decimal is after this whole number. So it moves with three places. 1, 2, and there is one 0 and then decimal is here. It means three places towards left. So when it happens, when we divide by 1000. So let us divide in 89 by 1000. So when we divide in 89 by 1000, it will be like this. Three decimal places, 1, 2, 3. It means here decimal point will be and 0. So 0.089 is our final answer. So we will learn how to divide decimal numbers and we will check our answers also using multiplication. So first question is this: 14.805 divided by 7. Here 14.805 is a decimal number and 7 is a counting number. So let us divide. We will write like this: 7 is divisor and 14.805 is dividend. Now at first we need to divide by 7 in 1. Can we divide in 1? No, because 1 is less than 7. So we will divide in 1, 4, 14. We will divide by 7 in 14. So let us tell the table of 7 in 14, or we can say we will check how many 7s can be fit in 14. So your answer is 7 2s are 14. It means we will write 2 here and 7 2s are 14. Now we will do subtraction. 14 minus 14 is 0. Here is a decimal point. So we will write this decimal point in the place where we write quotient. Now we will write down 8 here. Now we will tell the table of 7 in 8. So how many 7s can be fit in 8? 7 ones are 7. So we will write 1 here and 7 here. Now we will subtract it. 8 minus 7, which is 1. Then we will write 0. Now it is 10. Now we will tell the table of 7 in 10. 7 ones are 7. Now we will subtract 10 minus 7, which is 3. Now we will write down next number, which is 5. So it is 35. Now we will tell the table of 7 in 35. How many 7s can be fit in 35? 7 ones are 7, 7 2s are 14, 7 3s are 21, 7 4s are 28, 7 5s are 35. So 7 5s are 35. It is fully divisible. So here it is 35 minus 35, which is 0. So your quotient is 2.115. Now how to check our division? A very simple rule, which is dividend equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. It is our division algorithm. So we will write the value of divisor and quotient and remainder here. So it is 7 multiplied 2.115 plus 0. And when we multiply in 2.115 by 7, we will get 14.805, which is equals to dividend. It means our division is correct. Let us do one more question of division. 5.887 divided by 29. Here we will write 29 as a divisor and 5.887 as dividend. Now we cannot divide in 5 by 29 because 5 is less than 29. So we will write 0 here and put one decimal point. Now it is 58. 29 twos are 58. Now we will subtract it, which is 58 minus 58, 0. Now we will write down 8 here. Because 8 is less than 29, so again we will put one 0 here. 29 zeros are 0. We will subtract it. It is 8. Now we will write down 7. 29 threes are 87. So we will write down 87. Now we will subtract it. It is 0. So our quotient is 0.203. Now we will check our answer through division algorithm, which is quotient into divisor plus remainder. We will write down all the values. Now here 0.203 multiply 29 plus 0. We need to multiply in 0.203 by 29. So we will write down 0.203 and we will multiply by 29. At first we will multiply by 9. So here it is 9 threes are 27, 9 twos are 18 and we will mark one cross here, then we will multiply by 2. 2 threes are 6, 2 zeros are 0, 2 twos are 4 and we will add this. 7, 6 plus 2, 8, 8, 4 plus 1, 5. Now we will put decimal point because there is a 3 decimal place in 0.203. That's why in product also there will be 3 decimal place. So 5.887 is our answer, which is equals to dividend. Let us do one more type of question here. 21 divided by 3000. These type of questions can be done in so many ways. One way is either you will divide in 21 by directly 3000 or either you can do by this method also, which I am going to tell you. At first write 21 and divided by 3000 in a form of fraction. So it is 21 by 3000. Now you know that we can write 3000 at 3 multiply 1000. So we will write it like this, 21 by 3 multiply 1000. Now you need to divide in 21 by 3 and which is very simple. 3 sevens are 21. It means numerator will be 7 and denominator is as it is 1000. Now it is 7 by 1000 which can easily convertible in decimal number. So let us convert in decimal number which is 0.007. Let us do one more question. Here it is 343 divided by 7000. Let us write in a form of fraction 343 by 7000. Now we can write 7000 as 7 multiplied by 1000. Now let us divide in 343 by 7. What you will get? 49. So it is 49 by 1000 and it can be converted in decimal number. So it is very easy because there are 3 zeros in 1000. So there will be 3 decimal place. So your answer is 0.049. Let us do one more question of this kind. 540.96 divided by 400. At first we will write it as a fraction which is 540.96 by 400. Now we can write 400 as 4 multiplied by 100. Now here are two methods, either which I told you in previous sum or either this method. So you can use any method in mathematics. It doesn't matter. So now here 540.96 by 4 into 1000. What we will do, we will place decimal according to this denominator 100 first. So here decimal is after 2 decimal place. Because of this 100 in denominator, this decimal will shift towards left, 2 places towards left. It means decimal will be here now. 5.4096 by 4. Now we need to divide in 5.4096 by 4. So we will divide in 5.4096. How? Like this we will write 5.4096 and we will divide by 4. At first we will tell the table of 4 and 5, which is 4 ones are 4. We will subtract it. It is 5 minus 4, 1. Then we will put decimal point and we will write down 4 here. Now it is 14. 4 3s are 12. Now we will subtract it, which is 2. We will write down 0 here. 4 5s are 20. Now we will subtract, it is 0. Then we will write down 9. 4 2s are 8. 9 minus 8, 1. We will write down 6 and 4 4s are 16. Now we will subtract it, which is 0. It means our quotient is 1.3524, which is our answer also, 1.3524. So let us divide 32.4 by 0.6 and both are decimal numbers. At first we will write it in a form of fraction, 32.4 by 0.6. Now what we will do when we divide by a decimal number? We will remove the decimal point. And how can we remove decimal point? Just by multiplying by 10, 100 or 1000, which is required. So in 0.6 we will multiply by 10, because when we multiply by 10 in 0.6 it will be 6. So we will multiply by 10 by 10. Why? Because if we are multiplying in denominator, we should multiply in numerator also by that same number. That's why we will multiply by 10 by 10. Now 32.4 multiplied by 10 is 324.0 and 0.6 is multiplied by 10 gives 6.0, or we can write it 324 by 6, and it is very easy to solve now. We can easily solve it. How? 324 by 6. So divide it. 6 5s are 30 and subtract it. It is 2. We will write down 4 here. 6 4s are 24. It is a simple kind of division and it gives quotient 54, which is our final answer. Let us do one more question. 0.819 by 1.3. We need to divide 0.819 by 1.3. At first we will write it as fraction. We can write it like this, 0.819 by 1.3. Now here is 1.3. We need to remove decimal point from denominator. So by which we should multiply? We can multiply 1.3 by 10. So it is 0.819 by 1.3 multiply by 10 by 10. Now at first we will multiply in numerator. Always remember, whenever you multiply it just a normal kind of multiplication as normal multiplication and then put decimal, or either you can follow the rules. So 0.819 multiply by 10 and 1.3 multiply by 10. So what you will get? You will get 8.190 and in denominator it is 13.0, and you can write it like this, 8.19 by 13. Now let us divide in 8.19 by 13. So we will divide in 8.19 by 13. But you know that 8 is smaller than 13. So we will put 1 0 and decimal point. Now it is 8181. We can divide in 81. So 13 6 are 78. Now we will subtract it. It is 3. We will write down 9. 13 3s are 39. We will subtract it. It is 0, and our answer is 0.63. Let us do one more question. 8.01 divided by 0.009. Now what we will do? At first we will write as a fraction, 8.01 by 0.009. Now here 3 decimal place in this denominator. It means we should multiply by 1000. So simple. So we will multiply by 1000 in numerator and denominator both. It means 8.01 by 0.009 multiply by 1000 by 1000. Now we will multiply this numerator part and this denominator part. So what we will get here? We will get 8010.00 and in numerator we will get 9.000, or we can write like this, 8010 by 9. Now it is very simple to do. We need to divide by 9 in 8010, and it is a simple kind of division. 9 8s are 72. We will do subtraction. We will get 8 and we will write down 1. 9 9s are 81. We will subtract it. We will get 0. We will write down 0 and now 10 for that. So our answer is 890. Let us do one more question so the things will be clear to you. 7.55 divided by 0.0005. Now at first we will write it as a fraction. So it is like that, 7.55 divided by 0.0005. Now here count how many decimal places in denominator. 4 decimal places, and with 40 a number which is, yes, 10,000. We will multiply by 10,000 in numerator also and denominator also. So what we will get in numerator part? We will get this 75,500.00, and in denominator we will get 5.0000, or we can write it like this, 75,500 by 5. Let us divide by 5 in 75500. So how we will divide? 5 ones are 5 minus it is 2. We will write down 5. 5 5s are 25. We will do subtraction. It is 0 and we will write down 5. 5 ones are 5. Now we will do subtraction. It is 0. We will write down 1 0. No. So it is 0. Again 1 0 and it is 0. So our answer is 15,100. So, my dear students, if you will face any problem in mathematics, what you need to do? You need to just do practice and you can solve any problem. Goodbye.